right, on your butts. Do some Russian twisting. And go! Keep moving, keep moving. Rest. Back to jumping jacks. And go! Rest. Back to twisting, back to twisting. And go. Keep those feet off the ground as you move. I'm helping, I'm helping. That's what the dog's saying. Rest. Back to the jacks. Over halfway. Go! Rest. And twist. Rest. All right, last round. Go! Almost there, guys. Rest. And last set of twists. And twist. Rest. All right, guys. Heart rate elevated, body core temperature raised. Feeling good about ourselves. And if not, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so Russian twists, double unders. If you're going to do them, that's fine. If not, it's going to be 32 jumping jacks. Russian twists, we know you're just going to grab an odd object and do it. It's going to be the same odd object you're using in your lunges. These lunges are in place, and I recommend reverse lunges. There's so much that can go wrong with a forward lunge, being that you point your toe or your knee too much, a lot of pressure. But when you do a reverse lunge, you just kind of step back to there, and then two right ankles. Good. Heel stays down. Stand back up. Also, look at me from the front. My feet don't get narrower. So you never see me do this, because that's how you fall down. Don't fall down. Keep that distance side to side. All right, so everybody go ahead and give me 4 just reverse lunges. Just want to see what those look like. Good, guys. Awesome. All right, now let's grab our odd object and do 4 more. So whether it's a weight or a jug is good, or a couple of jugs. All right, awesome. That is our in-place reverse lunge. Let's go ahead and take that same object and just do 4 Russian twists. So you're just going to take the object and touch the ground each time. Awesome. All right, last movement, guys, is the hand release push-up. So think of a push-up, get to the ground, lift your hands off the ground, go back to full extension. Remember, fully lock out your arms at the top, not a bro rep. So we're not doing something like this. But to prevent the partial bro rep, we're doing our hand release. So top of my push-up, arms are locked out, shoulder, pressing through my shoulders, down, lift your hands, back up, down, lift your hands, back up. To modify, we're just going plank to ground, ground to plank. So any way you can get to the ground, lift your hands. Any way you get back to a plank, good to go. Go ahead and give me 4 of the version you're going to do. So remember, hands come off the ground when your chest is on the ground, not when you're in the air. People do that from time to time. Awesome. All right, guys. So Bumble is a 14-minute AMRAP of either 40 double unders or 32 jumping jacks, 30 Russian twists with your odd object, 20 in-place lunges with your odd object, and 10 hand release push-ups. When you finish the push-ups, you just start over. So you're just trying to do as many rounds as you can. Make sense? If you get to the end, sorry, what's that, Jesse? You got a question? Let me unmute everybody. All right, Jesse, I can't unmute you. You got to unmute yourself.
32, 30, 20, 10, right?
Yes. Yeah, when you get to 10, start back over. People are getting about 4 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds, I believe. Let's take a look at what the numbers say. Well, some people are getting into the 7th round. It really depends on how heavy your object is. If your object isn't that heavy, you'll probably get more. If you overshot it, you might get less. So between 4 and 6 rounds is what people seem to be getting. Maybe 7 if you're really pushing it.
What weight do you recommend for the lunges generally?
Something like a 35-ish pound kettlebell or a 14-pound wall ball, something in that range, whatever you got.
All
What do you have?
Get something different.
Again, you put more weight on, you're not going to do as many rounds. So I almost think like you're going to get a better workout with something slightly lighter than something heavier.
Can it be slightly odd, like a wall ball, or heavier bell?
So either one. Like I think I'm going to do a 30-pound backpack when I do this workout today.
See how this is. This is an 18, by the way.
Yeah.
Somebody had all the 14s.
Yes. I got 1 back. Perfect.
All right.
All right. Any questions before we go? Nope. All right. I'm going to mute everybody. Get you started. Clock will count down from 14 to 0. Promise. It's funny, the construction workers are next door, and they've just today started playing really loud Spanish music, or music in Spanish. So it's interesting. I was opening the door, then I closed it because it was very loud. And it's not my thing. Here we go. 10 seconds. 40 or 32, 30, 20, 10. 1 and go! Starts with the jumping jacks or the double unders. Twister next, twister next. Followed by lunges and then hand-free push-ups. There's a lot of getting up and getting down in this workout. Good, good. Nice, guys. Good, guys. Good pace, good pace. Good, guys. Good, Randy. Those look great. Good, Sarah. Remember on those lunges, keep that front heel down. Nice, Jordan. Good pace, Jesse. Halfway through, guys, halfway through. Guys. Nice, Sarah. Less than 5 minutes to go, guys. Keep pushing through, keep pushing through. Good, guys. Approaching that 3-minute mark, guys. Let's see if we can get through another round. Two and a half minutes to go, guys. We're almost there. Two minutes to go. Get through 2 movements. Try to get deep into a 3rd one. Final minute, guys. Try to finish what you're doing. Finish this movement, get to the next one. Thirty seconds. Keep pushing. We're almost there. Get some more reps in. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Almost there. Keep going. Get 3 more reps. Keep going. Rest. All right, guys. I've unmuted who I can. What was the worst part of that? Twists or lunges?
Lunges.
Lunges?
Twists.
Twists? I guess it depends on the backpack you're using. All right, guys, so give you guys a minute or 2 to rest before we do our cash out. It's going to be T planks. So we're going to alternate sides. So basically you're going to look like this, except on the ground, sideways. So 3, 2, 1, you're going to tilt like that, stack your feet and hold. Then rest, go to the other side, rotate, lift your hip up, it'll make it easier to balance. If you're having a hard time with that, what we're gonna do instead of stacking our feet, we're going to spread our feet. So line them up. This is gonna be a little bit easier to maintain. Give you just a nice wider base. Sounds awesome, right? All right, you guys ready?
Oh,
Wanna do
31 seconds.
All right, here we go. Go ahead and get to the ground. Don't have to get in the plank just yet. Here we go. Going in 10. In 5, 2, 1, and go. Right side, or whichever, and then switch sides. Try to lift your hip up a little bit, Randy. That'll help. There you go. Just staying on one side, guys. And rest. All right, Arjun and Jesse, do the same thing you did last time. And then after that, so that even out, we'll hold on each side. And go. Good, good. Try to reach, stay steady. Lift that hip, it will help with the balance. And rest. Lifting your hip helps your balance, but it does make it a little harder. 2, 1, and go. Back to that other side. Rest. And go. Back to that other side. Rest. Halfway done, halfway done. And go. Rest. Nice, guys. Almost through, almost through. And go. Good, guys. Rest. And go. Last round. And nice and tight. Keep breathing throughout. Rest. Last time, last side. Go. And rest. All right, guys, nice job. Again, my goal at the end of this is for you all to have such a strong core that it not only protects you from danger when you're attacked, but it might actually actively attack danger. It's so strong, it's just like, Michael, look out. It pulls you out of the way, and then stuff like that. All right, let's finish with some hurdle stretches. So the hurdle stretch, kind of what it sounds like. One leg's out in front, other leg is tucked behind, like you are hurdling over a hurdle. in the hurdle events. Hurdle. We'll say one more thing. You're going to start by reaching forward for 10 seconds. I want you to breathe as you're doing this. Every exhale, you should be able to reach a little bit farther towards your toe. Make sure that your knee is bent in a way that stretches your quad, but doesn't hurt your knee. All right, I don't want it too much. And then when you go back after 10 seconds, you're going to lean back, only to a point where your knee doesn't come up off the ground. Some of you are going to be able to go all the way back. I am not one of those people. 10 seconds here, 3 times on each side. So do all on one side, then switch to the other. All right. All right, so guys, if you haven't reserved a spot for this week, if it does fill, or for next week on-site workouts, I will add, if all classes are filled and you don't have a spot, I will be adding spots to our availability based on demand. So put yourselves on a wait list if you haven't, and just let me know, and then I'm going to add spots where they are appropriate. I might increase the class cap by 1, 2 at the most, but that's going to be it. But likely I'm going to add another day, probably Friday, and it'll be a hybrid of both Monday and Tuesday. So it'll be a 10:30 class and a 3:30 class, because we have our 4:30 Zoom class and then our 5:30 happy hour that we don't want to interfere with. And frankly, I just don't want to be here at 6 p.m. on Friday.
What's the first lift for next week?
I figured we go with something fun, like Turkish get-ups. Clean. We're doing clean.
Oh, nice.
Like, oh, great. Turkish get-ups. Thanks, Michael.
For that.
Nobody likes the Turks. As a Cypriot, I can say that. Actually, probably as a Cypriot, I shouldn't say that. All right, any other questions for me regarding anything, really?
Hey, Michael.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw, but during the 40-minute AMRAP, I was gone for about a minute.
Yeah?
My neighbor's dog, I think, broke the fence and came and started out hanging out with me. So I had to put him back. He broke the fence and everything, so it was pretty funny. And I see that you recorded on YouTube.
Nice. All right, we'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to go back and see that. Bro, was that behind you? Or was it in front of you? It was back there?
The dog came right next to me when I was doing the Russian twist, but I had to take him next door to the neighbors.
Okay.
I'm in my, outside my home.
Balcony.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Got it on film. All right. Well, hey guys, I got nothing else for you today. Other than if you guys have the Reebok Nanos, the 9s, the ones the latest, or I guess they just came out with the 10s, and they squeak, which mine were squeaking forever. Talcum powder underneath the insoles got rid of the squeaking. So you're welcome. That's my tip for the day on how to make your shoes not squeak. Talcum powder, I didn't think it would work. It totally worked.
And those are the new ones, or just Nanos in general?
I think just shoes in general, if you change out your insoles, but
Yeah.
I know for the Nano 9s, it worked. I haven't gotten the new ones yet. I still have like 5 pair of 9s, so I don't think I'm going to get the new ones for a while. All right. Well, hey guys, fist bump. Oof. Blew it up. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.
Thanks, Michael.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, all. And